Tom Brady will never play again. LeBron James is out too. Not because they're ill, because the world of sports as we know it is out, finished, kaput. Indeed, the days of Kevin Durant are possibly gone too. Same for Steph Curry. The NFL, like the NBA, NHL, boxing matches and World Soccer, well, the coronavirus wiped them all out. European soccer leagues are halted, basketball championships frozen. In Asia and Africa too, and possibly for years. Teams are out, commercials are out, and mega sporting events are out, including the Tokyo Olympic Games. They postponed for summer 2021? Wait and see. Truth is, we would need a magical Formula 1 pill to enjoy sports again, and our only way to have it is by investment in science, just as Bill Gates said. Science is our hope. Prominent and lucrative sporting events are postponed, like the Wimbledon Games. FIFA? It would remain a great computer game, but that would be it. Trump has recently spoken with the sports commissioners expressing hopes for the games to return by September. Some expect sooner. Fans hold naive expectations that the world of sports would get back to normal by June. That athletes and teams will quickly return from their time out and do so in the same shape they were in winter 2020. We miss our squeezed sitting places in Gillette Stadium or TD Garden to the extent that we repress the more likely possibility that those places would sooner turn into emergency field hospitals or morgues. So you still plan making it to the London Marathon in October 2020? Really? Current plans for immediate resumption of sports seem short-sighted and naive. Last week, the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, suggested soccer players in England need to take a pay cut and play their part. Similar calls are raised vis-à-vis Italian soccer players. But if such calls were realistic, they should have offered soccer players a retirement plan. Because epidemiologists warn that the date for back to normal is currently indefinite. They agree for a 30-day lockdown, but warn that the war ahead is long-term, years ahead. The Spanish flu pandemic of 1918 spanned 2 years. Most pandemics have 3 consecutive waves with a long tail of lingering months of death. We are now heading towards the peak of the first wave, 2 weeks ahead of us. Do you remember where we were just 2 weeks ago? How optimistic or naive or irresponsible we and our governments were just 2 weeks ago? Scientists across the globe query now their equations, seeking to know whether the second rather than the first wave would be the deadliest. Other pandemics have shown a long growth trajectory and long decay. Some data modelers warn that unless a quick fix is found, the world will continue contracting the virus seasonally. The Southern Hemisphere and the Northern Hemisphere will take turns with COVID-19 eruptions. Periods of tight closure will follow periods with reduced restrictions. But back to normal? Listen to the silent language of Dr. Anthony Fauci. His projections are grim. Indeed, current scientific models predict that unless a quick turnaround is achieved, the COVID-19 is not going to disappear anytime soon. Current data also suggests that COVID-19 is not our run-of-the-mill flu. We face a dire killer that we currently lack real defense measures to protect from or weapons for launching a counter-attack against. Scientists suspect that the world of sports, as we knew it until recently, is indeed out. Do you really see stadiums with 50,000 seats reopening anytime soon? Would you be willing to bet your safety and the safety of your loved ones by attending sport gatherings anytime soon? Actually, owners of large venues will be reluctant to reopen, fearing not just COVID-19 but legal actions against irresponsible return to business as usual. Sociologists suspect that it would take months and years to renew public trust in large gatherings. Team owners would need a good plan for gaining back public trust. But sports are unique in another way. It takes months to train athletic prowess. You need years to train individuals and teams for peak performance. The Olympic Games take place every 4 years. Athletic World Championships every 2. Coaches know well that attaining peak performance requires long periods of solid base training. But if we are shutting athletes at home now, how would they be able to maintain shape? With their home gym? With Zoom? How can teams practice? So do you really want to see Tom Brady and LeBron James playing again before they get too old? Do you want to see Kipchoge, the greatest marathoner in history, take another shot at breaking two, this time in a competitive arena? And do you personally want to enjoy golf, swimming, and finally to run the Boston Marathon? If so, it is time for some reality check. Time for action. Our only way to enjoy sports as we knew it, or to actively take part in it, is by finding a cure for the coronavirus. A vaccine would be great, but even if we were to find one soon, it would take at least 2 sporting seasons to have an effect, possibly 3. More crucial is to find a magic pill for the COVID-19. Such a wonder COVID pill might, and only might, shorten the wait time for return to normal. So if you want to see the Boston Celtics or the Patriots, the Cubs or the New York Knicks, don't turn to preachers, gurus or rabbis. Whether you are a sports fan or an avid activist, your only bet for enjoying sports again is by investing in science. Only universities and research labs can provide us with a glimmer of hope to see Tom Brady and LeBron James playing again. Only science can save the world of sports. Only science can guarantee the future of its surrounding industries. Therefore, if we want to see sports again, it is time for us, publics and private owners, to invest in science. If we want the industries of sports to flourish again, we need to fund the brightest and most creative minds and laboratories to engineer the magic pill. And if we want to win the public trust in stadiums and other large sporting arenas, it is also time to consult the social sciences. Tomorrow, my friends, might be too late, for otherwise Tom Brady and LeBron James may simply be too old.